It had been hours since Kahir left the camp for scouting. The fire was still roaring, despite it being in the middle of the day. There just wasn't enough energy in the group to keep going. 3 days without food, and their water had come from a recent rainfall. Everyone was too tired to walk, but they couldn't stay here. Every moment stationary was a moment not spent trying to survive. Suddenly one of them stops. Davriel heard something. A scraping sound nearby. The group may have to fight on an empty stomach. There, with an elk corpse tied to his back, dragging the dead animal through the dirt, was Kahir. Eyes determined. After short order, the group had taken a leg and roasted it, letting them fill their bellies with well-cooked meat until swollen and happy. Exhaustion is one of the rare but more devastating status conditions in D&D. It's hard to remove as well, typically requiring a long rest with food and water to remove a level, or the 5th level spell Greater Restoration can remove a single level. Each level of exhaustion compounds the effect, meaning the level 3 also has the effects of level 2 and 1 as well. Level 1, you have disadvantage on ability checks. Level 2, your speed is halved. Level 3, you have disadvantage on all attack rolls and saving throws. Level 4, your maximum hit points are cut in half. Level 5, your speed is 0, you cannot move. Level 6, you die. The first level exhaustion by itself isn't the worst, just disadvantage of ability checks. Enough to slow progress, but not actively prevent or undo it. At level 2, progress becomes difficult, slower, and being worse at what one is best at. Once a group hits 3, any attempt at progress is practically impossible. Attacking is likely to fail, skills are likely to fail, and every secondary condition is going to take hold on the group. The truly devious thing about level 3 exhaustion and beyond is that if what's causing the exhaustion has a saving throw attached, these failures are likely to compound. At level 4, any attempts to fight will almost always result in death. If any party is trying to fight with a single member at level 5 exhaustion, they are likely to lose that party member. If you're by yourself and you hit level 5 exhaustion, you die. There's nothing more to do there but lay in wait. If allies are exhausted as well, their reduced speed and disadvantaged ability checks makes it unlikely to be saved. Possible, but unlikely. How does one become exhausted then? Going a day without food and water, point of exhaustion. Going a day without sleeping, point of exhaustion. Traveling through the desert with low water, DC save versus a point of exhaustion. Traveling through frigid winds and deep snow, DC save versus a point of exhaustion. If done well, exhaustion can add a layer of realism to a campaign, force a party to pay more attention to their food stores, and better research where they plan on going before they leave. Boots moved through snow, reaching all the way up to the knees of Grick, the fur frozen in awkward, jagged angles. His tusks had gentle frost forming on them. His friend on his back, shivering as Grick stepped forward. Through the blizzard he had seen the hint of a town with homes and fireplaces. Any freezing person would be given a bout of common courtesy, even an orc. The human on his back shifted. Her armor wasn't enough. His armor wasn't enough to keep them safe. The magic lamp they had been questing for was trapped, and they were cast to another plane of existence, this accursed frozen wasteland. As Grick stepped through the town gate, he felt another wave of cold run over him, and more of his strength leave him. He walked towards the house closest, a light reflecting in the window, the light of a fire. No longer was he marching to keep him and his friend alive. He had felt the shivering stop. Now he was looking to live and find a place to bury the corpse on his back.